Affordable housing in Newport, a growing market for buyers. Let's get real for a second. When people think affordable housing, their minds rarely jump straight to Newport. But oh boy, they should, because something interesting is happening. You know how property prices have been rocketing across much of the UK? Cheers, inflation. Newport has somehow managed to sneak under the radar. But not for long. The hidden gem no one's talking about. Yet, I still remember the first time I showed a 3-bed semi in Maindee to a couple relocating from Bristol. Their jaws actually dropped when I told them the price. You mean we can get this for that? Yep. Newport's average house price is still a good chunk below the UK average. And we're talking decent homes, not derelict fixer-uppers. The kicker? That was in 2021. Prices have nudged up. Sure, but it's still one of the most accessible markets within striking distance of both Cardiff and Bristol. And trust me, buyers are starting to catch on. Why Newport is turning heads? Let's break it down. Commuter dream, 15 minutes to Cardiff, around 30 to Bristol. With trains back on track, pun intended, post-COVID, people are rethinking the London or bust mentality. Bang for your buck. 220K might get you a cramped flat in South London. In Newport, detached house, garden, driveway, sometimes even a home office or loft conversion thrown in. Infrastructure boost. Have you seen the city center lately? Retail revamp, riverfront development, new bars and cafes popping up every week. It's buzzing. Honestly, if someone had told me 5 years ago I'd be recommending Newport to young professionals and first-time buyers, I'd have laughed, loudly. But here we are. Real talk from the front lines. Just last month, I helped a couple, early 30s, no kids yet, both working remotely, move into a refurbished terrace in Rogerstone. Lovely place, exposed brick walls, skylight kitchen, the works. They were renting in Bath before and paying nearly double the monthly cost. Now they own. They've got a garden for their sausage dog, Buster, adorable menace. And here's the twist. They weren't even looking in Newport at first. How'd they end up there? One too many bidding wars in Cheltenham and a random Rightmove search at 2 a.m. The numbers don't lie. According to the most recent HM Land Registry data, average property prices in Newport rose by around 4.5% last year. Slower than the Southeast, but way more sustainable. That's important. No one wants to buy into a bubble. Mortgage lenders are also loosening up a little, especially with the Bank of England freezing rates again. A lot of my clients who struggled to get mortgage offers in 2023 are now circling back with pre-approvals. And buy-to-let investors? They're sniffing around too. Some areas, Pilgwenley, St. Julian's, are seeing solid rental yields north of 6%. Challenges? Of course. Let's not pretend it's all sunshine and smooth sailing. There's still a shortage of new builds. Planning permission bottlenecks, you know the drill. And some older stock needs a lot of TLC. Pro tip? Always check the roof. I learned that one the hard way back in 2014 with a leaky Victorian semi. But for the savvy buyer, willing to roll up their sleeves? Final thought, but not really the final one. I'm telling my clients, especially the first-time buyers being priced out of Bristol and even parts of Cardiff, to give Newport a serious look. Go for a drive, talk to locals, pop into a few viewings. Just see what your budget can do there. Because while everyone else is chasing the same overpriced postcodes, Newport is sitting there like, hey. And honestly, I'm here for it.